Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him, was the last prophet and final messenger of God. His blessed birth took place on 12th ul-Awwal on Monday, corresponding to 20th April 571. His respected father had passed away before he was born. When he was 6 years of age, his kind and caring mother also passed away. Therefore, he was brought up by his grandfather, Abdul Muttalib anha. After 2 years, his beloved grandfather also departed this life. Hence, his uncle Abu Taalib took on the responsibility of bringing up his blessed nephew. As was the custom, respected Arabs used to send their children for settling to village in the outskirts where children would grow healthy in clean and healthy environment, and would also learn original and excellent Arabic language. Following the same custom, his respected mother sent him in his childhood along with Sayyidina Halima anha. She took him to her tribe where she settled him for a period of time. During this period, blessing occurred in abundance by virtue of him. The angels would rock his cradle in his childhood. He would point towards the moon. It would move in the direction where his blessed finger moved. Unlike other children, he never defecated or urinated in clothes. In his childhood, he would go out of home and see children play, but he would not play. Boys would call him for play, but he would reply, I am not born to play. In his youth, his blessed character was adorned with all good qualities such as truthfulness, honesty, loyalty, fulfillment of promise, mercy, generosity, sympathy with friends, comforting relatives, caring for the poor and the destitute. He was famous for his honesty, truthfulness and truthworthiness. Far and wide, the business of his family was trade. At the age of 13, he traveled to Syria for the first time along with his uncle Abu Taalib for trade. At the age of 23, he traveled to Syria for the second time for the purpose of trade and took the trade goods of Sayyidina Khadija anha to Syria along with her slave Maisra. At the age of 25, he entered into his first nikah with Sayyidina Khadija anha. He did not have nikah with any other lady as long as Sayyidina Khadija remained alive. The names of his 11 blessed wives are Hazrat Khadija anha, Hazrat Sauda anha, Hazrat Aisha anha, Hazrat Hifsa anha, Hazrat Zainab bint Khazima anha, Hazrat Salma anha, Hazrat Zainab bint Habsh anha, Hazrat Juwairiya anha, Hazrat Habiba anha, Hazrat Safiha anha, Hazrat Maimuna anha. He had 3 sons, Sayyidina Qasim anha, Sayyidina Abdullah anha, Sayyidina Ibrahim anha. He had 4 daughters, Sayyidina Zainab anha, Sayyidina Ruqayya anha, Sayyidina Kulsum anha, Sayyidina Fatima Zahra anha. Sayyidina Khadija anha gave birth to all of his offspring except Sayyidina Ibrahim anha, who was born to Sayyidina Maria Qabdiha anha. 4 of his famous paternal uncle were Sayyidina Hamza anha, Sayyidina Abbas anha, Abu Taalib, Abu Lahab, performing worship enduring hardship for the pleasures of Allah and receiving first revelations. When he was 40 years of age, he would go to the cave of Hira, which was situated at a distance of almost 3 miles from Makkah Mukarramah. He would remain busy worshipping the Lord. This was the cave where they received the first revelations from Allah. At the age of 40, He made the declarations of Nubuwwah. For 3 years he continued to fulfill the obligation of Islamic preaching secretly. His wife Sayyidina Khadija radiallahu ta'ala anha among women, Sayyidina Abu Bakr Siddiq radiallahu ta'ala anha among men, Sayyidina Ali karamallahu wajha among children were the first to embrace Islam. After 3 years, he invited the peoples of his tribe to embrace Islam, as was commanded by his Lord. He warned them of divine punishment, but they refused to accept invitation to Islam. They became annoyed and even started speaking ill of him. During the 4th years of declarations of Nubuwwah, he sallallahu alaihi wasallam started preaching Islam openly and condemning polytheisms and idol worship publicly. Enraged, the disbelievers started opposing him and causing various sorts of troubles to him and to the Muslims. After Sayyidina Umar and Sayyidina Hamza radiallahu ta'ala anha, paternal uncles of the Holy Nabi, become Muslim, Islam was greatly strengthened. But disbelievers did not give up opposing Muslims. In fact, day by day their opposition became stronger. They isolated the family members of the Holy Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, forcing them into living in a valley called Abu Taalib, where he lived for 3 years, facing severe hardship. On the occasion of Hajj, he sallallahu alaihi wasallam would give invitations to Islam to the people of tribes coming from different areas. Every year, some people accepted Islam. During the 13th year, 72 people from Medina accepted Islam. Having returned, they started giving invitation to Islam to other peoples. Gradually, Islam spread from Medina to Quba at each and every home. During the 13th years of the declarations of Nubuwwah, the Holy Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam allowed Muslims to migrate to Medina. Later on, he sallallahu alaihi wasallam himself migrated to Medina along with Sayyidina Abu Bakr Siddiq radiallahu ta'ala anha. After migration, he sallallahu alaihi wasallam stayed in Medina Munawwara for more or less 11 years. Year, Masjid Quba and Masjid Nabi were constructed. The first Jummah was offered. Azan and Iqama originated. Second year, the Qibla was changed. Commandment of offering Salah facing the Holy Kaaba instead of the Bayt al-Muqaddas was given. Sayyam in Ramzan were declared. Commandment of Salah of Eid and that of Qurbani were given. Nikah of Sayyidina Fatima radiallahu ta'ala anha with Sayyidina Ali radiallahu ta'ala took place. Muslims were blessed with a clear-cut victory during the Battle of Badr. Third year, the Battle of Uhud with disbelievers took place. According to verdict, alcohol was declared haram the same year. Fourth year, the commandment of Salat al-Kahf was revealed. Sayyidina Imam Hussain radiallahu ta'ala was born. He sallallahu alaihi wasallam entered to nikah with Sayyidina Salma and with Sayyidina Zainab bin Jahash. Commandment of Qasr Salah and that of the observance of Islam were revealed there. He sallallahu alaihi wasallam entered into nikah with Sayyidina Juwairiya Rasulullah ta'ala anha. The Ghazwa of Khandaq and the Ghazwa Bani Mustalik took place. The commandment of Tayammum was also revealed the same year. Sixth year, the truce of Hudaybiyah and Baytul Ridwan took place. He sallallahu alaihi wasallam sent letters to different kings inviting them to accept Islam. The king of Habsha, Najashi radiallahu ta'ala anha, accepted Islam. This same year, disbeliever cast a spell, magic on him, and Surah Falak and Surah Nas were revealed for breaking the spell. Seventh year, the Ghazwa of Khaybar and the Ghazwa of Zatul Riqa took place. He sallallahu alaihi wasallam entered into nikah with Sayyidina Habiba, Sayyidina Safiya and Sayyidina Maimuna radiallahu ta'ala anha. By the blessing of his prayer, the set sun reappeared for Sayyidina Ali radiallahu ta'ala anha so that he could offer Salatul Asr. His beloved son Sayyidina Ibrahim radiallahu ta'ala anha was born. The Ghazwa of Hunain took place. Makkah was conquered. Ninth year, the king of Habsha, Sayyidina Najashi radiallahu ta'ala anha passed away. Various delegations presented themselves in the court of the Holy Nabi. The commandment of Hajj being first was revealed. The Ghazwa of Tabuk took place. Blessed companions radiallahu ta'ala anha gave financial cooperation wholeheartedly in it. 10th year, the beloved son of the revered and renowned Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Sayyidina Ibrahim radiallahu ta'ala anha passed away. The same year, the blessed and beloved Nabi performed the Hajj known as the Hajjul Wida. 11th year, during the 11th year of migration, he sallallahu alaihi wasallam passed away on 12th Rabi ul-Awwal Monday, corresponding to 12th June 632. He was 63 years of age at the time of his visible demise. His burial took place in the home of Sayyidina Aisha Siddiqa radhiyallahu ta'ala anha. Inna Allah wa inna ilayhi raji'un.